We got inspiration for this opening shot from a previous project at Hurtwood House because we thought it was a really creative beginning and set our video off well.
We shot everything on a JVC HD 110 camera and mainly used wide shots to show the band in full motion. We were very pleased with our background, as this was an integral element of the mode of address, which we actually planned from the very beginning.
Yeah, throughout the video there is this autumnal, organic and rustic feel, which again is an element that supported our band's star image.
The backgrounds were actually made up of textile pieces of about A4 size, which we photographed with a digital camera and then transferred into Photoshop and then into After Effects. But because we had shot everything on a blue screen, we were able to chroma key the images in.
Yeah, and these bike scenes, we also used the blue screen, but we wanted the effect to be slightly different. So we came up with this idea of using stop motion in the background. To do this, we took loads of pictures down a country lane, and then when it came to After Effects, we chose the best ones and then created a sequence so it looked as if they were cycling down the road.
However, using the blue screen, we did actually come to some problems because there was this fuzziness around many of the shots.
The shots didn't look as good as they could have because the blue screen was made out of this coarse fibre material. So the light wasn't as sharp, and which in turn created this fuzzy effect, which unfortunately we couldn't do much about.
However, if we were to do it again or had a bigger budget, then we would have replaced the blue screen or even used a brand new green screen to achieve a finer light with less shadowing.
Yeah. And this pull focus here, just before Callum sings, we're actually really pleased with.
Although it was quite a generic technical manoeuvre, we both felt that it worked well and flowed with the song perfectly.
Another problem that added to everything was Callum's lip sync. He didn't really know the lyrics that well, and it made it really difficult to choose the best footage because he would often stumble on his lines.
Another thing that didn't help was that we chose to have high key lighting throughout the video, as we wanted to create this positive mode of address. But this made the shadows even more noticeable and therefore created problems in After Effects.
This boat scene was a bit different because it had a very theatrical effect, and we used props to create this fantasy world.
Whereas nowadays there is this emphasis on the use of special effects, but we chose to contrast this with a more theatrical stage feel in order to make it slightly different from the norm.
However, it did take quite a lot of people to organise and to get it just right.
But here at the end we decided to use a sequence as it summarised the video well, using clips from all the different locations from the video and reinforced this positive connotation and mode of address we wanted the audience to feel.
And at the end we graded and colour corrected the final cut in order to give the video an all-round finished look.
Rolling.